Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with BigZ, and
Jilly 00267.
we're going to be doing a little series of Would You Rather things and other little question games with Call of Duty stuff or whatever other games we decide to play in the background. So I'll start with the first question. So this is towards you. Would you rather mechanically... Wait.
I think it's B mechanically.
Oh, would you rather be mechanically induced to scream at the top of your lungs for an hour or have your eyes glued shut for a day?
I would probably rather have my eyes glued shut for a day because maybe I could get out of school for it. And I feel like screaming is just a nuisance to everyone around you, and no one's gonna care if my eyes are glued shut. What about you?
For me personally, I'd rather have my eyes glued shut because I would definitely pass out after a couple minutes of screaming, even though I know it's mechanically induced, I suppose. So I'm assuming that they've got air running through your system.
I guess. I mean, we found these questions on Yahoo Answers, so there's some pretty weird ones on there.
Yeah, we're also trying to figure out what the heck they're talking about, so.
Alright, I will ask the next question. Would you rather be born with a refrigerator on your back or have an elephant as a close friend?
Honestly, I'd rather have an elephant as a close friend.
Why?
Just because he's your pal. You're friends with him all of a sudden. Otherwise, I feel like it would be a hassle for the woman who birthed me if I'm born with a refrigerator.
I mean, it's not saying that you have like a huge refrigerator on your back, and how are you and an elephant gonna hang out? There's like no room to hang out with an elephant. Even in like suburban Illinois, which is where we're from, there's just no room for an elephant anywhere.
I got a big backyard.
Oh my god.
We'll make it work.
I would rather have a refrigerator on my back, only because I like to think of it as like being the size of my back, but you can like open it and there's drinks and food in there because I like drinks and food. So
It would be really heavy, you realize.
depends on what I have in it.
If it's beverages, it's heavy.
Well, then I'll just have like chips. It's mostly air anyways.
Oh my god, Lay's.
That was a Lay's joke.
Alright. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do the next question. Would you rather have 15 nails hammered into your tongue or have your saliva permanently taste like urine?
I guess I would rather have 15 nails hammered into my tongue as long as they don't, like, okay, I don't know if you know this, but when you get your tongue pierced, there's like, they have to be really certain, there's like a major vein in your tongue, and if they strike the vein, you can like bleed out and die.
I did not know this.
Yeah, so I would just hope that they wouldn't hit that vein, and then I don't have to taste urine for the rest of my life. I would just have some holes that would hopefully heal eventually.
I'm on the same page with you, nail-wise, because it's only temporary, and as long as they don't hit, I guess, the vein,
Right.
then, or will it destroy your tongue forever?
I don't know. I've never. I mean, people who get their tongue pierced don't have problems, and I'm pretty sure someone in this world has a ton of tongue piercings.
And how big are the nails? Because if they're like
Tiny nails.
tiny nails,
I mean, it doesn't specify, so.
okay, we're assuming tiny nails and you do survive. Good.
Sure.
Okay, because I don't like either option.
Would you rather have needles for leg hair or have flares shoot out of your nose every time you say the word the?
Are we assuming, how do I put it? Your little needles, can they be shaved off?
They don't specify.
And do they prick you all the time?
That's what you have to think about.
Maybe as they grow. Lots of people say the word the all the time.
I mean,
so.
you do, yeah, you say it a lot. It's an article, so.
It's one of the most used words in the English language. So I'd probably go for the leg hair, I guess.
I would also go for the leg hair, mainly because I already have leg hair, I already shave it, so I'm going to assume that I could shave or clip or solder off these needles off of my legs. And, yeah, I say the word "the" a lot, so I don't want flares shooting out of my nose every time I say that word. Now I'm, like, trying to consciously not say that word.
The. Alright. Would you rather fly or read minds?
I would rather fly. I don't want to know what other people are thinking about me or thinking about people around them. I just feel like that's too much for me to take in. Even though I'm afraid of heights, I'd probably like just hover like above the ground, kind of
Slightly.
like rollerblading, and just fly rollerblade everywhere. It'd be faster.
Well, would that be flying or levitating?
I feel like birds can fly low to the ground, so I could fly low to the ground.
So would you be more of a hummingbird than any other bird?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, I would. I think I would rather read minds as long as it's not like maddening. Like if you can hear everyone's thoughts all the time at any given moment, that's probably troublesome. But if you can choose a person and read their mind,
That's true. I didn't think of that.
situationally, that's a different story completely.
I still think I would rather fly.
I would go
Because,
for
like, what if you're looking at someone and you're trying to think of what they're thinking and they're just thinking horrible things about you?
Or if they're a serial killer.
Right. Then what do you do with that
I'm
knowledge?
gonna kill that person tomorrow. They're gonna be so dead.
I mean, what would you do if someone was like, or like saying, "Oh, I'm so gonna rape her" or something? Like, they say something crazy and then you know what they said. What are you gonna do? That's a lot of power.
Yes, it is. You can always walk up to them and be like, dude,
I know what you're thinking.
don't do
and
it.
I'm not okay with it.
I
You
do
become
not
like
approve.
a superhero.
Well, you could be a superhero either way.
That's true.
Next one.
Alright. Would you rather lose your keys for 3 days in a row, or have your dog eat your birthday cake?
Where did you get these questions again?
Yahoo Answers.
Okay. Let me think. Security-wise, I wouldn't want to lose my keys it's one of those, as soon as you figure it out, you're like, oh, God.
I think you need to specify, though, for this question, what's your favorite kind of cake? Like, what kind of cake would you have for your birthday? Because if like chocolate cake is your favorite cake, and you're just gonna let your dog eat your chocolate cake.
Dog dies.
Exactly.
Doggone.
So you
Doggone.
So you have to specify, like, what's your favorite kind of cake?
Well, my favorite kind of cake... Oh, that's a good question.
Right. Like, if your mom was like, hey, we're gonna have some birthday cake over here for your birthday. What kind of cake do you want? What would you say?
I usually say, I know when I was younger I would say I would get a marbled cake.
With, like, the chocolate and
With the chocolate
vanilla.
and vanilla. But I think mostly I like vanilla cakes, whether it be yellow or white.
And what kind of frosting?
I like strawberry frosting, if that's
Okay.
or cherry or whatever you want to do.
See, my problem is I like either yellow cake with chocolate frosting or chocolate cake with vanilla frosting.
Okay.
So that would be a big dilemma. So I would have to say, and I'm a dog trainer, so dogs are definitely a big part of my life. So I wouldn't let my dog eat cake if it had chocolate in it. So
yeah.
I would have to go with losing my keys for 3 days, and then it could just be an excuse for not going anywhere, and I could just play video games or eat or sleep the whole time.
There's also the thing that I have a code to my garage, so I wouldn't have to worry about being locked out of my house.
I'm poor, so I don't have one of those, but I can climb through my window.
Which is on the second floor, so you probably don't want to do that.
I've done it before, it's not that bad.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna call that an episode.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like it, hit the like button.
don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for possible questions you want us to answer, we may do like an AMA at some point, or whatever it may be. So, thanks. To be continued.
See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.